This is a 2ET006. Do copy you 5x1, 5x2, Mr. Stan QSL. Yes, yeah, about 5x1, 5x2. Mr. Stan, this is 2 Echo Tango 006, and your location is San Francisco, California. Good to hear you on the band again. The personal name here is Larry, Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. And I spoke to you a few days ago, or maybe about a week ago, but kind of weak propagation now, but do hear you in California. Like I said, 5x1, 5x2 QSL. Yeah, QSL, Mr. Stan. Yeah, hopefully propagation picks up a little bit. I think it was a little bit stronger earlier in the day. Over here, the local time is about 6:30 Friday evening right now. About 6:30 Friday evening, so 1830 hours right now. But I believe earlier the propagation was a little bit better, so I guess it's going away. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow will be better. We'll see. But good copy though. I got 100% copy either way, even with the low propagation, Mr. Stan. So anyways, I'll say 73s. I did just want to give you the report and let you know I do hear you in California. This is a 2 Echo Tango 006, standing by. Yeah, okay, 302 Sugar Delta 202. Yeah, maybe we'll catch each other later. And like I said, I know propagation probably will be better, but I do hear you. So I just want to let you know that the radio is working. So I'll say 73s, Mr. Stan, 302 Sugar Delta 202. And if you do hear, I believe he's in the same city as you, Mr. Boris, 302 Radio Alpha, what was it, 10 or 130, I believe it was. But Mr. Boris, tell him I did say hello. This is a 2ET006, 73s. CQDX, calling CQ Asia, CQ Pacific. This is 2 Echo Tango 006. This is 2ET006 from California, standing by on 27520. That's 520. CQDX, calling CQ, CQ11, CQ Asia, CQ Pacific. This is 2ET006, standing by.
At 43, Sugar Delta 593.
Hello, hang on a sec, 593. Let me move the antenna your way. let's see. It don't take me long to move this thing, so it just take a second. This should more or less be looking at you there. This is 2ET006, standing by.
Yeah, okay, 2 Echo Tango 006. Good to hear you on. My name is Peter. Alpha Echo Tango Echo Radio. I'm located in the city of Sydney. I think we have spoken before. 2 Echo Tango 006, 43 Sugar Delta 593. Go ahead.
I believe you're right, Mr. 593. I moved the antenna a little bit more your way. I actually passed you up a little bit. I had it looking more a little south of Melbourne. This thing is pretty touchy. You would think in this kind of distance it's not doesn't really matter much, but it does a little bit. The personal name here was Larry. That's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. And I do copy you about a 5-7 into San Francisco, California. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Laurie. Well, good to hear you on. It's a few months ago, or maybe a year ago since we spoke, Laurie. But here you're 5 and 9. I'm about 50 kilometers northwest of the center of Sydney, Laurie. Just heard you in there, thought I'd come down and say good day, Laurie. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, well, do appreciate it. Yeah, I just got home here a little while ago, and just keyed the radio up, trying to see what's out there. I'm trying to figure out where conditions we're at. I can hear them mumbling a little bit up there towards Thailand or Taiwan, and a little bit of Japan. It's pretty faint in the radio though, so I guess I'm a little too late for that stuff there. But always in the evening, my conditions your way pick up. So I'm sure I'll probably have 43, 41, 172. All you guys down that way probably being here east for another 4 or 5 hours at QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Laurie. QSL, mate. Well, good to hear you on. The last time I spoke to you, I was on little 2-element quad, and I think he was building one for somebody. It's a while ago. This. I'm back on my other quad now. I'm on a 6-element quad on a 60-foot tower. And I think I was on the FT2000 last time I spoke to you. I think you're using the same radio. I don't have the 2000 anymore. I'm back on my Kenwood TS950 SDX. Good to hear you, mate. You're picking 5 and 9 here. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I do. I do remember the QSO, and if I remember right, I think I do have you on my YouTube page. I think I did do a video, and it's on my YouTube page there. But yeah, I do remember the quad and the FT2000. And I am building. The antenna is actually built. I just need to put it on the tower. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Not a quad though this time. This is a flat side for a friend of mine. It's a 48-foot 7-element Yagi, but I do get into. I do a lot of antennas when time permits, and I've done quite a few quads. I actually have a bunch of them over here ready to go. Some smaller ones, some 2 elements, and I do have a 6 that I have to line up for another guy and ship that one, and then once I get some time, I'm probably going to pull this 8-element down and replace it with one a little bit bigger. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to go 9 or 10, but kind of depends on what I do about a tower. If I stretch this one any farther in its current location, it'll run into a tree. I could stretch it as long as I don't turn it, but one that size won't do you no good without being able to rotate it. But kind of depending on what happens there is what I'll do about boom length and stuff. But no, the 950 SDX. Actually, the guy I'm putting the antenna up at tomorrow. He just acquired a 950 SDX. And no mods yet. Nothing's been done, but I'm sure it will come real soon. But yeah, I do. Like I said, I do get into quite a few antennas. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Larry. Yeah, I remember speaking to you you were building a two-element for a friend of yours. I think if I remember rightly, I had this 6-element quad in the air, but it wasn't rotatable. The rotator was broken, and all I had it was a little 2-element quad at the time. So that's how we were talking. So now I've replaced the rotator, and everything's working. Everything's working very, very good now. It's rotatable, and it's good. There's somebody else on this frequency as well calling for you. So you're a very good signal. You're thinking 5 and 9, just a little bit of QSB, and no problem copying it at all.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope you got off the key there. Yeah, the QSB is quite strong over here right now. I mean, you were going from a 5859 steady, and then it would drop down to the noise level, and then come back up, and then back down again. So the QSB right now is very very strong. And the last bit of that transmission, I didn't get much of the last bit of the last key. But I don't know. The propagation has changed. Maybe it was just settling down. I usually have, like I said, you guys in there pretty strong most of the time. You know, I was thinking about the last QSO. I believe the last QSO was on. It was either on 385 or 425. Or I think it was down there somewhere. I don't think it was up here, but just going back by memory there. But anyways, I'll say 73s, and do appreciate the call. And maybe we'll do this again, and I'm sure I'll be around the band. Sometime we'll meet up real soon. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But station sounded quite well. It's just the QSB that last over was pretty strong. It was taking your signal down to nothing in the noise level. So anyways, I'll say 73s. This is 2ET006. Standing by.
Okay, Larry, no problem. Yeah, the QSB is bad. In fact, my antenna isn't beaming towards you. It's beaming due east towards a little bit below Mexico. So really, I'm not really the right direction. I've got to do a full 360 to get back onto you properly. So it will make quite a big difference if I brought the antenna right round and more to your direction. All right, Larry, have a good day, and thanks for the chat, Larry, and good to speak to you again. And yes, I am on your YouTube video, I think. Okay, mate, bye-bye. 73s, 2 Echo Tango 006, 43 Sugar Delta 593. Bye-bye, Larry, 73.
Yeah, okay, 73s. They had good copy that time. Real steady 5x5. So yeah, just the band conditions. Yeah, okay. I do understand about the rotating the thing back around all the way around. I that's one thing I like about this Yaesu rotor that I use right here. I came across that a few times with the high gain ham 4 that I have on the. I actually had it on an older antenna, and then I ended up sticking on this beam I have for a 2 meter and 440. But I know what you're talking about. I've come across that a bunch of times where it's like if I took the time to rotate that thing all the way back around, and I was afraid I was going to lose somebody. So I have I've done like you many times, or just kind of hit them off the side. But one thing about this Yaesu one, it's got a lot of overlap. You can overlap these things almost 90 degrees, so it works out real good. But anyways, I'll say 73s, and I'll catch you around the band. This is 2ET006, and I'm probably going to go QRT for a sec, but appreciate the contact.
Okay, Larry. Well, I'm actually on my overlap now. I'm on the Yaesu rotator, and I'm actually on my overlap as well. So my overlap won't go any further. Talk to you soon, mate. Bye-bye. 2 Echo Tango 006. 43 Sugar Delta 593 in Sydney. Bye-bye.
Okay, 73s.